Hi, how are you? I hope you are doing okay. Today we are going to talk about what to do if you are feeling sad and depressed. With the current situation, the current world, with the current situation in the world, it is definitely possible for you to be depressed. Okay, if you look around you, like you can see people are sad and people are the shadows of what used to be their former selves. This could be due to the financial burden that has been imposed on them. It could also be due to the there's like it's like a spiritual something that's hovering. It's in the air and it's making people very sad. People are grumpy and person is only waiting for you to step on them for you to activate the wrath that will befall you from them. That's the reason why I decided to come up with a video about what to do when you're feeling sad and when you're feeling depressed. One thing to do when you're feeling sad and depressed. Okay, I know most people usually look for short-term solutions, maybe by partaking in drug and alcohol abuse. Okay, some people could be indulge in overeating. Others usually take coffee when they have anxiety. Those are coping mechanisms that are short-term and in some cases they are detrimental to the health and also to the pocket. But there are some things that you can do when you are feeling low that will not only raise your spirits but will also remove you from the situation that you are in, like for the long term. One thing to do if you're feeling sad and depressed, go to the gym. Believe me, if if you are feeling depressed and when you went to the gym every day for a month, by the time the month is ending, my friend, that depression should have capish, finito, everything. Then you'll start seeing the results like muscles, then your skin will be glowing. You'll also be meeting other people who are happy and vibration is high. So believe me, if you're feeling low, please go to the gym, be working out. If you can't afford the gym, you can also be jogging if your neighborhood allows it. If that, there are some exercises that you can do at your house. You can do squats. You can do squats like you can do 1,000 squats. You can do press up, sit up. You can use the chairs. Basically calisthenics. Calisthenics is using your body for workout. Believe me, if you do that for a month, that depression will finito, capish. You'll be back to your joggers. Plus you'll be seeing results. You'll be seeing results. So that's one thing, the exercise. Number 2, quit addictions. If you're feeling depressed, quit addictions. There's so many addictions nowadays. There's so many addictions. There's so many people who are addicted to alcohol. There's so many people who are addicted to weed. There's so many people who are addicted to porn. There's so many people who are addicted to masturbation. Believe me, once you quit those addictions, it's like you are a new person. Personally, I can say that I used to be a partaker of alcohol and a lot of alcohol. I also used to smoke a joint maybe once in a while. Okay, I used to smoke a joint. That one I can't lie. But I'll tell you it has been like 7 months since the last time I took alcohol, a joint or a cigarette. And it has been amazing. Okay, one thing, something like taking weed brings to you is shame. Like, I used to smoke weed, and after smoking weed, then maybe I would need something at the shop. And when I'm walking out, then I meet my neighbor, a lady. Then we start talking, she looks at my eyes. Of course, she won't comment on anything. But I have that shame and guilt. She knows I smoke weed. Of course, everybody abhors weed. So I'm like, how does she think about maybe smoking weed? She think like I'm a spoiled person. So weed brings you that feeling of guilt and shame, and in so doing it gives you low vibration. You become a low vibration, you lose confidence. Alcohol takes your money, weed take your money. Like I remember there's sometimes I was smoking like 2 joints daily. That's like 200 bob, so you can imagine. So and then after I quit that thing, I had so much time to do whatever. Like you can learn a skill. That's when I started learning skills like video editing. I was learning skills on a marathon. So those things not only take your finances, they also take your confidence and they take your time. But once you are done with those, you have loads and loads of time. So number 3, the other thing that is taking your happiness is being in a toxic situation. And a toxic situation, I mean, you could be in a toxic job whereby you have a toxic manager or toxic co-workers, or you could also be living with a toxic partner. or a toxic parent, toxic neighbors. You need to identify those things that makes you sad. And once you get the triggers, if it's a toxic relationship, just know of a way of maybe getting a therapist to work on the toxicity, or if everything is unable to go back to normal, you can opt out. Secondly, if it's a toxic job, you can look for transfer from that department. If you value your life, then by all means, you should look for another job, because nothing is worth your happiness. Believe me, this life has no rehearsal, and if you lose time to not happiness, you are losing that. Nothing is as painful as losing your time and losing your happiness over something that is replaceable. If it's toxic neighbors, look for another flat. It's not like you are tied to that. It's not like you are tied to the hip to that flat. Yeah. So always look for things that make you sad and quit them. Believe me. Okay, I know it can be hard, especially leaving a toxic partner, but for the sake of your happiness and for the sake of your life, because you don't know what those people could end up maybe killing you, or you could end up maybe becoming mentally ill and committing suicide. You have everything to live for, and believe me, nobody holds. Your life is only worth if you have it. This life has no rehearsal, so don't let sadness take your life. Look for ways to make it happy and work. The other thing that you should do if you're feeling sad and depressed, my personal favorite is I like drinking coffee mixed with ginger and lemon and then sugar. That thing is like bittersweet. I like drinking it and replace it with alcohol, especially when I'm relaxing, because it not only leaves me refreshed, but it also makes me feel good. Also, taking lots of water when you're feeling depressed can be pretty amazing. Okay, water hydrates you. It makes your skin glow. So it also makes your voice good. So if you are a singer before practice, or if you are a YouTuber, you should take lots of water, because it's good for the vocals, and it also makes you, okay, when you talk so much, your mouth becomes dry. So taking a lot of water is a good way of maybe replenishing the lost water from the talking. And also, one thing also I forgot is praying, because addictions are caused by demons. So when you pray, praying and fasting can also help you, because when you're praying and fasting, first of all, when you're fasting, you're not taking those things. And praying and fasting also brings you closer to God. And when you're closer to God, everything is possible through the Lord that strengthens us. Don't tell me I'm preaching, but these are some things that you only learn once you have been there, you've done that. So if you think I'm lying, please try fasting and talking to the Lord and telling God, please, I want to be over these addictions, God. And I know you can hear my prayers. And Lord does not forsake those people who believe in Him. And if you are a truther and you believe in God, God will deliver. God will deliver. If He delivered the Israelites, then what is addictions? Those are small things to Him. He is going to deliver, and surely you will keep rejoicing, and it feels good being delivered. If you love our content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy your day.